video in the middle of the night. Hopefully this time the audio actually picks up because I have done like 4 videos and none of the audio picked up. Anyways, it's pretty obvious what I'm reacting to today. I've never done a reaction video in general my whole life on YouTube because I've done YouTube for about 5 years. Oh, shoot. Well, that's embarrassing. My phone dropped because I'm using it against my TV, which is kind of embarrassing, but you know, I'd rather use the TV and the Cricket phone box that I don't use, but you know. But yeah, if you guys hear background audio from the TV, my mom and brother are watching the TV, well, on a radio. I know that sounds weird, but eh.
28-year-old
Alright.
Austin, and for the past few days, he's been actively chatting online with our adult decoy.
Okay.
But it doesn't stop there. Upon finding out that the decoy had a cousin of similar age, Austin expressed interest and also started chatting with her. Long story short, he showed up to this McDonald's restaurant to get not 1, but 2 cupcakes.
My name is
He probably should have just stuck to the apple pies, if you ask me. This time, I wanted to put a bit of a McTwist on the confrontation bit, so I rented a Tesla Cybertruck and attempted to make Austin think that he was the lucky winner in a random giveaway. Little did I know how much he absolutely despised Cybertrucks.
Because I'm not doing the live stream because I don't have enough subscribers, unless they remove that.
Why gross?
This was clearly the wrong guy to try to give one of these babies away to, but hey, what are you gonna do? Austin has quite the unique story, and no one can really tell it better than he can. So let's go ahead and get into this episode of To Skeet a Predator.
I'm using just purely.
You can't play me, bring me in, or try and take me home.
Of To Skeet a Predator.
You know, it's because I'm just using purely what's the microphones that are on my phone.
What up, boys? It's your boy Skeet Hansen back at it again. This time we are in the Cybertruck. We got the Tesla gear on. Take a gander, take a look at this beautiful Cybertruck. You already know what the vibes are. You know, you see the bow in the front. We're about to give this Cybertruck away to our lucky winner. Here he is. His name is Austin. He's from Howell, Michigan. Thinks he's coming here to meet both a and a for some fun. We have both the decoys back here too. They're gonna try to convince him to buy a Happy Meal, and we're here at McDonald's, by the way. And when they buy the Happy Meal, I'm gonna call them and be like, "Hey, you just bought the 445th Happy Meal this weekend. Congratulations, you won the Cybertruck. You know, prestige worldwide." Luxury car giveaways, just making dreams come true. Let's see some things this guy said. Well, he did send a pic, so that's pretty much enough. But besides that, he says he wants to make out and touch and more if everyone agrees. So at least he's trying to be consensual about it. He wants to go to a hotel room after he gets them McDonald's. He says it depends where everything goes. I might want to do jobs, and you girls are getting sex. There's a lot of things we can do, darling. What riz. Oh God, he took a picture of his in the sink, of all places, and sent it. That's just insane. Oh, then he calls her little princess, and then he says, "I want you to obey me, and you'll get rewards, such as Happy Meals." And he likes to be called sir, he says. Yeah, you know, say yes, sir. We got the pick, we got the intent. He's showing up to meet, you know, so it should be a slam dunk. And
he just texted that I have to tell my cousin about the yes, sir.
Oh, so your cousin has to say yes, sir, to him if she also wants a Happy Meal. Okay, so it's not a problem. Just call him sir when he gets here. He's like, "Hey, sir, how you doing?" All right, and there they go. Decoys are going.
I was such a place.
Another thing about this guy, he went and got dappered up. He literally went and got a haircut to meet this. Oh, this is him right here after the fresh cut.
Dang, bro.
So you can see you got a little, what's that, a little mohawk going on? Kind of, or I don't know, what is that hairstyle called? It's like the typical boy hairstyle. One of those. Fade on both sides. He got a quick fade, you know, for the girls. Show you this. He's got a picture of both the decoys in the McDonald's right now. He's excited. He says, now you get a toy with your Happy Meal. So he's going to get them both Happy Meals, apparently. Oh, wait, this is a truck. This little truck.
Oh, yes.
See what we got here.
Yeah, so... Dang, bro, McDonald's.
See the little truck?
Like in that thing.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a white truck.
Yeah, probably. Alright. Yep, just stay on the phone.
A weird Japanese house, I'm just saying, it looks like it's from Japan. Then again, I'm not Japanese.
There he is, there he is. Oh, there he is in the hat. Yep, I see him.
So I don't really
Like, it's because there's so many people in here.
I've lived in the same state my whole life. I visited my dad's sister as a kid.
Hi.
Mexico.
How are you? What are you
She
gonna
lived
get
in like the
though?
middle of nowhere. I don't know where she
Okay. I'll get the. Should I get the same?
really.
Are you sure you're not gonna get anything?
Probably has dementia.
Could I please do the
Dog's
chicken
more
nugget
than
Happy Meal? 4 6.
Alright.
4. And could I have ranch, please?
Apple pie,
Bro's asking for food in the kitchen.
Fries is
Pedophile.
fine. Thank you.
Crazy.
Back
At
in the
least I
Cybertruck.
think that's what she's asking for.
We got it. We got it.
Dang, bro, Cybertrucks really are fancy.
Alright, they're right there. They're right there.
Take it back. Some of that is useful, you know? Like, then again, rid of them out of line something else.
What do you want to go see? Or did you not look?
Sorry, I'm focusing on the food. I'm just kidding. I had McDonald's recently for the first time in 12 years. So, yeah, it costed $60, which is
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
Oh, there we go. There's the
Anymore.
Pedophile.
Why gross?
So ugly.
I don't think it's ugly.
Oh,
I think
they're
it's so
ugly.
cool.
Disgusting.
It's like future.
I want to ride in one.
Same.
Why?
I would rather have like just a normal Tesla.
Normal Tesla, bro.
Oh,
How
was
here
the case.
Arizona? We don't have like
Those,
charging
they're
cables
supposed
for
to be
Teslas.
off-road and all
fancy cars,
stuff.
Bugatti
Yeah.
and stuff.
Like,
But
unless you
I've
buy
only
the
seen them in
updates.
like the hood areas
So,
where you know
yeah,
the
it's
drug
dumb.
dealers
You have to
probably
pay like an
get
extra
them. You can tell it's the
$15,000
hood because there's just a
to
bunch
be
of
able to go off-road.
trash looking houses.
offended. He doesn't like to say he's not a fan of the Cybertruck.
Here, this totally. Apparently, this guy's about to get arrested, put in jail. Hopefully,
I have
the
work in the
cops stick with
morning.
him.
Aww.
What do you want to do next time?
Yeah.
What do you want to do next time? Whatever, no, bro.
I'm
Bro's
so
not thinking about
hungry.
whatever. She's thinking about whatever he.
All right, let's looks like we have customer number 445 here, so congratulate. Oh, thank you, sir. Let's go on. Congratulate our winner. Hi, how you guys doing? Hi. Good. How are we? Good. Good. I'm Doyle with Prestige Worldwide Luxury Car Giveaways.
Wait, is
We're actually running a giveaway for this restaurant specifically, and we just want to congratulate you guys. You were actually the 445th customers in the store this weekend. So congrats, you guys just won our Cybertruck giveaway.
There's no way. He hates
You don't like
Cybertrucks.
Cybertrucks? Why not?
like
What's wrong with
Why?
Cybertrucks? You're what?
They're gross.
Oh. What's this deal with Cybertrucks?
I don't know.
Because Cybertrucks are gross. That's what wait. Oh, we're doing our Cybertruck giveaway. These are the 445th customers to enter the store this weekend. So they've won our Cybertruck. We're just congratulating the winners. Yeah, our Cybertruck right there. Yeah, it's right over there with the with the bow on it. So
Do I
Like,
talk
we
to
all-
him? Where'd you go?
yeah, we
I
were
want
giving it
this
away. So I wonder why you won the bathroom. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Like, I want to go.
All right, I guess not.
We do work.
Yeah, I guess so. I think he's onto it. Do you like Cybertrucks?
I mean, I don't know what is it for?
Oh, we're just doing a random giveaway. It's with Elon Musk.
We're gonna get
I know what a Cybertruck is.
Yeah, he's doing like a giveaway, and he's giving away one Cybertruck in every county in the Midwest right now.
Is there like a catch to this, or like?
No, there's no catch or anything. You basically just sign a few papers. There's like title work, and we get you going on your way. But I think you were the 444th customer that we counted this weekend. These are 445th. We were looking for 445 specifically. Yeah. But like if they don't want it, then we do go on to like the next person.
I want it.
Looks like he's finishing up in the bathroom, so he is, yeah. Yeah. For some reason, he's like not into it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So what was your name? Austin Doyle.
Can we at least?
Oh, you don't want to? Are you not interested in?
What?
Okay. Well, Austin. Can I ask you one more thing, Austin? Austin? Sir. Now, Austin, we know why you're here, and we do have the police on standby.
Do you like watching videos like this?
Now, at one point, you said, "How would you dress your little your boy toy?" You referencing yourself as a boy toy.
Or like this?
You asked her if she wants her sweet ass eaten. I'm gonna ask you a question, all right? Really, nigga?
Or even like this?
And I know that you're here at Burger King to meet this, but even though you're at Burger King, you cannot have it your way with him.
Get on your computer or mobile device right now and head on over to skeeterg.locals.com. For only $7 a month, you can gain access to early and extended videos, full Predator chat logs, phone calls, membership acknowledgement, and more. Also, due to their strict guidelines, some of this content can never be shown on YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Break out that credit card, enjoy the Skeeter Gene Locals community today.
I don't need like a face cam or anything.
Okay, so this would be the picture of your
Yeah.
That's yours.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to just stop for a second? 'Cause I don't think you want to get.
Can you just get the camera off of me and I'll talk to the cops, please?
Sure, we'll have him back off.
I'm just gonna.
But I just want to know what's going on today. What are we doing?
And then slap it.
Austin.
Like 4 for dogs. Or
You were gonna hang out and eat out. It looks like a
avatar to use
girl?
for this video.
You were.
All right. Yeah, he does kind of look like. Jesse
Oh, so you should really stop and have a
from,
conversation here.
Breaking Bad.
You're what?
I'm getting my cigarette.
You're in your cigarettes? That's fine. Okay.
Bro smokes.
Well, we just want to have a conversation if that's okay.
Cancer.
Okay. Well, Austin, we do have damning evidence here, and I would just like to level with you man to man about it rather than even go to the authorities.
Not really because of a good reason.
Do you think we could just talk it over? What do you
I
mean?
think Galaxy got.
It can happen.
Galaxy got started a while ago.
Well, I mean, Austin, what's the motive here? Just help me understand that.
Get the camera off of me.
Okay.
That's my one request,
Is your one request to get the camera off you?
please.
Okay. Well, we can get to that in a minute.
Like right now.
No, Austin,
But
you
always
walked
not,
into
though.
this situation. Okay, so it's just not something that's going to be up for negotiation. But I'm just trying to figure out what was.
Exactly. You said it's not up for negotiation.
All right. Well, I really just don't want to get the police involved. I really just want to
Yeah.
Those
get it.
videos like
I
24
don't,
minutes
Then what do you
long.
want?
because I don't think you're a bad person or anything. I just want to know what the motive is, why we're doing what we're doing today. Because you're 28 years old, right? You're a young guy.
28.
I just don't understand what makes a young guy go and
Bro,
do a
it's
thing like
20
this.
in-
I'm only 2 years older than you,
It's 20.
so I'm really just trying to level with you and I'm trying to
That sounds
see
rude, but,
how this
I'm not even-
how this
still,
occurred and
That's why I specifically said we can go to the movies,
okay.
go to the arcade. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have friends.
You don't have friends,
Don't ever
so that
think
justifies trying to meet up with a. And
On an adult dating site.
it is an adult dating site.
Even their-
Yeah, and you did seem a little weary about her age at first, which I'm aware of. Which I can respect you for that.
Can you please
Honestly, you.
get the camera out of my face?
Oh, just back up there, Q. No. Well, the thing is, Austin, I don't want there to be any mix-ups, no, any he said, she said,
Alright.
because After we're done here,
I
you
mean,
go to
I
the
don't
police and say,
really
I
have
did
any
something to you.
interest in
I could say you did something to
on this
me.
video so
The
far.
camera's just there for our protection, just to make sure
I don't know why that
no one's lying about
so
anything.
bad.
What was the thinking
Like,
behind
it
sending
doesn't
her the
look low,
picture of
but
your...
it's like cool in terms
I don't know.
of, that doesn't
You don't know.
look so bad, but his face
I mean, here you say, is your cousin like you, knowing she's...
Not
And you
even
say,
looking
because
at
we're
looks, either.
we're having fun,
Doesn't look bad
in all
video.
caps, F-U-N, and that's the plan. You want to know about stuff she did with her ex. I mean, why'd you want to know that, Austin?
Like, actually, generally hope God bless this.
You said that you're going to see how everything goes and maybe do
dangerous
jobs, sex, and threesomes. You say that they're going to be getting sex, so... It looks like at some point your plan was maybe to bring them to a hotel nearby. Is that about accurate, Austin? Now, Austin, I'm just trying to figure out what's
thinking about.
you're thinking. Okay, yeah.
Myself.
Oh well,
so
we don't want it to. No, we don't want it to get to that.
I didn't want to get it.
But you
I understand.
But you understand the severity of the
understand and I kind
situation. Yeah.
But
Well, what did you assume, Austin?
that this was kind of a setup.
I think it was a little too good to be true.
I mean, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't
even though the
like
video's
my
not very
number one
high quality.
intention, as you can
Okay. Well, what would you?
see.
Yeah.
What did I ask about the bowling alley?
Yeah.
and shit?
Yeah.
Like,
Arcade stuff. Regular
actually fucking do something.
Yeah, regular hangout stuff. So that was your main intention.
Yeah.
Okay. So was
the
the
other yes, I shouldn't have fucking done it.
the other was more was it more secondary for you, or was it like not at all? You weren't even going to go there. Because I know, I'm a guy, you're a guy. I talk to girls online, and I say stuff to them even that I don't really mean, just to get them hyped up.
Had nice. I already have that app down.
And I say stuff to them even that I don't really mean, just to get them hyped up.
Microphone.
Can you relate to that? Because you're on dating apps, so I know how it is.
Yeah.
So you were more just talking to get them interested and get them to actually meet up to go and just do the arcade stuff. No, I hear you on that.
I want you to know.
I hear you. So what were your initial thoughts when she first told you that she was the first girl you're talking to?
I want to, but it's my channel.
Kind of didn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was watching Nostalgia Critic before this.
Yeah. Well, so did you think it was a bad thing? Did it kind of scare you that she told you she was that age?
And don't really age well.
Yeah.
They're kind of,
what made you, just curious, what made you want to keep talking to her after she told you that?
I don't know, to be
Like, you
honest
could.
with you.
Okay.
They're not that good.
Are you just like, do you just meet up with anyone online? Like, it doesn't really matter, like, age or what they look like or anything? Because some guys do that, I know.
Never met up with anybody.
What was that? I'm sorry?
Never met up with anybody young. I've barely met up with anybody.
Gotcha. How long have you been on Facebook dating?
Couple months.
Couple months, and this is the first person that you try to meet up with?
I've never named it. So.
Not the first?
No, I've been on a couple things.
Yeah. So the first person you met up with, were they an adult or?
Yeah, they were.
Okay. How'd that go?
30.
30. Okay. Cool. So did that relationship? Did it just the vibe wasn't right or? Okay.
No, she just.
Not 18.
Yeah,
she just said bye.
She had a lot of
Like if you're
Okay. Yeah, it happens. Like how many kids?
just one.
Oh, just one. Because like a few years ago, I was talking to this one girl. She had like 3 baby moms, 3 baby dads. After so long, it just hit me. I was like, no, I can't do this,
20-year-old, like I say, I'm getting
So yeah, they are. So I can relate to that for sure. You talk about if she planned on touching it, meaning I think you're and you asked if she was shy. So at some point, it looked like she was she kind of provoking you to like say things? Would you say?
It was to that point. I mean,
Yeah.
she said that she even had an older boyfriend, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, she said her boyfriend was 20, I think.
Then the other one said her boyfriend was 30.
Well, what do you do for work?
I would rather not tell you.
Rather not tell me. I mean, it's on your Facebook, so
It's fine.
it's pretty much public. Is that accurate? Your Facebook? That's you're a loop tech. So be honest with me. Were you trying to lube something up for this?
No.
No. Okay. Now, would you say if she didn't provoke like sort of the sexual stuff, would you have even talked like this to her at all? No. Okay. I can kind of see like where it's sort of her fault. 'Cause honestly, I take your word for it. You probably wouldn't have even talked like this had she not even, provoked anything or even went there.
I get it. I continued the conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
I know I'm in the wrong.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah, and
So,
even before you send like a picture of you with your
Except
shirt
for
off,
that
just the
steering
clothes
wheel.
blocking, your
yeah,
region down there.
I know.
Black liquor.
Okay. And then you provoked her a little bit to want to see your region down there, and then
Are the cops getting involved?
Yes, obviously.
Because
I don't want I just want to talk to you. I don't want them
because
to.
they do.
Because they what?
Because they do. Every time. So if
Every time what?
If that's the case.
Well, I just want to talk to you man to man. I mean, we can even go back inside McDonald's and sit down
No,
where it's warm now.
I mean, it's
Okay.
just the f***ing camera.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh no, I hear you.
Episode
But like
or
like I said before,
video
that's the reasoning for the
like,
camera. And then what was the?
Instead
I
of
can't remember if I asked you it
boring,
already. There's a lot going on. What
but-
was the thinking behind sending her
Yeah,
a picture of your?
Come on, bro. Kind of boring.
Is this the first time you've done this, Austin?
Correct.
Talked to a before?
Correct.
Okay. Would you say it's just
Easy.
is it an attraction to?
Why did you even do it in the first place? There should be no first time.
So it's just
Alright,
this
so
just
we're
came up for
we're
you
acting
and it was
with
just
everyone. It's not
convenient.
that
Jump on
interesting.
Yeah.
Facebook dating.
So,
I hear you.
Even
okay,
her
then.
profile says
Not what I
2004.
expected.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
So-
Fair enough. Yeah.
Kind of 19.
For sure. But it's just when she tells you a certain age,
No, yeah, I've seen this
and
one.
it looks like you believed and you said you didn't want to. I believe at some point you said you didn't want to get in trouble for it and everything. And then you were really excited about the.
Yeah,
It seemed like
okay, right.
girl
I gotta
as
see this
well.
one. I've seen the preview on his ads. It looks pretty good. I'm just gonna watch some of it because, gosh, 50 seconds, bro. I'm not recording that long. I probably recorded that long already, but still. There's a lot of minutes pass by, but it's like 90 minutes. Like, I hope it doesn't get too long.
Right now, we are about 2 hours outside of the Detroit area
It
in
doesn't tell me
Coldwater,
it just shows me.
Michigan. I'm looking for an individual here. Would you be
Okay,
would you be a Terry?
Alabama.
What am I-
Get for this.
Well, sir, I'm just here to ask you a couple questions. Do you know what this is regarding?
No.
You don't
like
know.
a
Okay.
parody of Chinese.
He said some pretty
I
dark
don't know
things
where you're
about.
getting this at, but he don't have a phone.
He doesn't have a phone.
No, he doesn't have no cell phone.
This is his dating profile here.
Yeah, it's him, but for people on Facebook trying to get money from Terry.
Absolutely not, man. This
Yes,
is.
it is.
I mean, I
Were you using
hope
Google
this
Chat,
is not
Terry?
real. That's just
Was
terrible.
it Google Chat that you were using?
Yeah, if it's gonna get dark, I can't go anywhere in the dark.
There you go.
On here.
Oh, there's
I
Google
hate
Chat.
them, but, you know.
I guess tell me about how this all started.
Yeah, so we were on this this dating app called it's called Date Me.
I contacted my detective sergeant and my detective sergeant, my computer crimes.
Yeah, this is like the most stereotypical cop. We have them in Arizona too, but ours is a little different.
The story of Terry from Coldwater, Michigan is a story that is unlike any other. He really is a memorable character. His chat log is definitely of the utmost disturbing chat logs I have ever seen. At one point in the chat log, he did mention that he wanted to take the decoy out to the woods and R-word the decoy. And reading that message just sent chills down my spine. I had never heard anything like that in all of my days.
We call them
This was a very, very disturbed individual. So because we figured that he was already on Hinge, we did proceed with caution when we went to go and have a chat with him. At some point in the chat log, Terry did send his actual home address to the decoy in hopes that she would get a ride over to there to come and meet him. So naturally, the next day we took a ride out to Coldwater to pay him a visit. Now keep in mind we had to censor a ton in this video just to make it fit YouTube's guidelines. But the full uncensored version of this video, as well as some others, will be available on skeetergene.locals.com.
I found this thing called
Get showed up. Hi.
You know what that is?
Thank you, one subscriber for my dude.
I was wondering if you'd be okay, like, take off your shirt and show me your leggings and getting in the cage. I just want to see if I'm into pet play.
Oh, okay,
I won't shut the door or anything.
Like,
Let's go.
After,
oh my gosh, you look so good.
What's your name?
Reacting to whole commercials and stuff.
Shane?
But this one looked pretty
Alyssa?
interesting. Like, did he
No.
he dang in the cage?
That's what you go by on Discord, is it?
No, that's what I was going by. I kind of really felt like that this was what was going on, so I wanted to find out what was going on.
Well, what do you think
Well,
this is?
I kind of knew that this was like a setup like this, so I
setup.
wanted to find out the truth on what was going on.
So you purposely walked into a setup.
Like, whenever I talk on this,
Yeah.
my voice fades out of existence for some reason. Whenever I talk, so very strange.
Most music apps have some kind of one-size-fits-all workout playlist. But the YouTube Music app has ad-free playlists.
Video player.
And becoming a supporter on Locals really goes a long way in helping us keep going with taking down these bad guys, so it is highly encouraged that our viewers do so. And we're getting ready to roll up on this potential predator here. His name is Terry. He's 35 years old in Coldwater, Michigan. As you can see here, he doesn't look all the way there. His face here kind of resembles Squidward's house, I think, from SpongeBob. Now, we said a lot of questionable things to this decoy that he's been chatting up online for the past 2-3 weeks or so. One thing he said that really stands out is he said he wanted to this. He said, and I quote, "Can I you?" And he wanted to take the girl in the woods. So we're going to see what our boy Terry here is all about in just a few minutes. We're about 10 minutes from his house right now. So yeah, let's get it, boys. We stop at a gas station to set the camera up and everything. And then we're off to the treacherous wasteland that is Terry's trailer park. On the way there, looking around, all you see is abandoned barns, hole-in-the-wall bars, and empty cornfields. We were in the middle of bum nowhere.
You were 2 miles out anyway, so
yeah.
Just straight shot.
No wonder he wanted to. This would be like the perfect territory to do that in. And I personally was a little bit scared myself to even be in that area because, as you can see, I'm a little tan, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I was a little worried.
Oh, chill. It's not like the South.
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah.
There's a lot of racist people in the South in general. There's a lot of racist people everywhere. California is more racist.
Yeah, for sure.
The racist
Oh, Jesus.
The racist.
What is this, a bone? This is like a human bone? What the hell is this?
I have this thing called white guild.
We got a freaking cat over there.
At this point.
Hi, kitty. How you doing, kitty? How you doing, kitty? As it turned out, Terry's actual address wasn't the one that he gave us in the chat log, but it didn't take much for us to find his actual address within the trailer park. We can go to the neighbor's house and ask if anyone's seen him. Freaking random piece of corn right there. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, just ask around a little bit, go knocking.
I've never actually lived in a trailer like that. I've seen the trailers, but the one.
Hi there, sorry to bother your day. I'm Skeet Hansen, Predatorial Investigation Unit. Well, that was easy.
Kind of bottom part where you can, it was fully put to the ground.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, Chester, make sure you don't set many shit this time. This might be him. With the shovel.
Which is done.
Yeah. Make sure we have like an easy exit just in case. I looked out my window and there he was, lo and behold. Terry was out in his front yard with an axe, chopping up wood. I've never approached a man wielding an axe before. I was hoping and praying that this was not going to get messy. All right. How you doing?
Wielding an axe.
How you doing, sir? I'm Skeet Hansen, Predatorial Investigation Unit. I'm looking for an individual here. Would you be a Terry?
He supports it.
Terry. Okay. Well, I'm with the Predatorial Investigation Unit, sir. And we do have information that you have you been chatting with anyone recently online? No. No one. You haven't chatted with a online?
No.
Doesn't ring a bell?
No.
Okay, but you would be Terry.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
But,
okay.
Interesting.
35 years old, right?
Get for this.
What's that?
What am I gonna get for this?
Well, sir, I'm just here to ask you a couple questions.
All right.
Do you know what this is regarding?
No.
You don't know? Okay. Well, let me run you through it here. This would be your dating profile on the Date Me app.
Yeah.
That's you. And this is also your picture.
Yeah.
Now, Terry, you did send this picture to a girl. This here, correct? Do you remember having this conversation?
No.
You don't?
No. She texted me first.
She texted you?
Yeah. And,
okay.
And she said that she wants me to meet her.
Okay.
In the West, your cousins.
I did not go.
I see. Okay. What else did she say to you?
Well, she said she wants me to come and meet her at 5 when her mom is gone.
Right. And where was she? Where were you supposed to meet her?
At the Walmart, but
which Walmart was that, Terry?
Not up here.
Not up here. Was it in Canton?
I think so.
In Canton, you're supposed to go near Canton.
Yeah.
Okay. When were you supposed to go there to meet her?
She said.
But you ain't gonna work anymore.
Every night she texted me and said,
shower.
At 5.
Okay. At 5. And so when was the last time you were supposed to go meet her?
That's for sure. Because even the criminal, like the most serious
criminal. I didn't.
Like, you know,
oh yeah, when were you supposed to though? I just want to know. Were you planning to last night?
Peru or something.
No. Okay, when's the last time you talked to her?
Never.
Oh, well, Terry, you just admitted that you talked to her, and I had the whole chat.
I didn't go to Peru myself, but
you know, I know everything. I'm just asking you to see if you'll be true. You should be truthful with us here, because I think you know what this is about, Terry, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's be truthful, okay? Do you want to have a seat on the log here, or do you want to you just want to stay? I just want you to be comfortable. Okay, I just have a few questions. Oh, I understand, Terry, but we're not here to hurt you or anything.
Yeah, but if I go to prison or jail,
Terry, no, we're
not.
Terry, we're not there. Okay, that's not to us to decide. I'm just here to ask you a few questions, okay? So we're calm. I want you to be calm with me, okay? We're just having a civilized conversation. That's all this is. Okay? And Terry, how old are you?
35.
35. And how old was the that you were talking to?
Really stopped my phone.
Okay. And now, when she told you that she was, what was your initial thought?
I said I couldn't do it.
Okay, you couldn't do what?
Text her anymore.
Okay, so why did you continue to do so?
She kept on texting me, and she keeps asking me to come and meet her. I told her no.
Well, Terry, that seems like the total opposite, though. It seems like you were consistently asking her to meet up and begging her to meet up. You say that do you remember any of the things that you were saying to her in the conversation? What kind of things you were talking with her about? Doesn't ring a bell. Okay. Well, because I know everything, Terry.
Yeah.
And do you want to be truthful with me? And
yeah, like hi and
yeah.
Like a chair and stuff, because
some
all I have for a chair basically is my
You talked
bed.
about
yeah.
So what specifically did you say to her regarding
setup? Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm filming this on like a cricket box and TV. Like the phone was put up against the TV.
I can show you in a little bit here. Well, Terry, here I do see that you said, do you have a nice ass?
expect it to
I
be
never
like.
said that.
Well, it's right here, Terry. You asked her
Like, I
that.
know how
You
to
say,
make videos,
do you have a
but
nice ass?
I just don't really.
Do you remember asking her that?
Yeah, but I get
Okay.
all confused.
I understand, but she told you she was and you do realize that the things you were talking about in this conversation are borderline illegal.
I know.
And some of the things you sent.
It's
Okay. Do you remember anything you sent to her? Did you send her any kind of media, any videos, pictures, anything like that?
No.
You didn't send her any pictures?
I know it's
I just.
You sure, Terry?
Yeah.
Terry,
you guys,
look at me. Does it look like? Don't you think I know?
Just leave us a
Okay, so what did you